So now what? Fellow runners, welcome back to another video. Dirandra Lasser here, your mindful running coach. And today, as you might have seen, I have a pretty exciting news to share with you. I'm pregnant! Currently at week 19, so quite in the middle of the pregnancy, halfway there. Maybe some of you already saw it in my posts, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, wherever you follow me. But for those who didn't, yes, now it's officially there, also as a YouTube long form video. Yep, this is amazing, but also it's gonna change my running experience completely, and it's totally fine. I found out in September 2024, a little later than my half marathon personal best, so made it on time before getting pregnant. Do you remember Berlin Marathon solo and New York City Marathon solo? I ran those ones as I was already pregnant, and I had to adjust a lot of things in my running. But here's the deal, this is just a sneak peek on my pregnancy experience in the initial phase. I'll be breaking it down to you in the upcoming videos, so stay tuned, make sure to subscribe to not miss any other updates. I'll be doing a special video for each trimester to tell you how my running experience is going and went, all my learnings, everything that you need to know when you're a runner and get pregnant. For example, mental health, which is very important. If you keep exercising during pregnancy, it's proven to have a positive impact. Not just on you, but on the baby as well. He or she is gonna feel all your well-being. And I can tell you, I can feel that my baby is happy when I'm exercising and when I feel healthy. And this is not something that you should underestimate. So as I said, I found out I was pregnant at the end of September 2024. And what made it even more special is that 2024 was one of my best running years so far. I got a new coach, amazing one. I also myself became officially a certified running coach. I tackled a lot of half marathons and adventures out there, and it was really a satisfying year. So when I found out I was pregnant, I had already some plans, some flights, some hotels bookings for London and for New York City, as you know, plan to do both marathons solo. So I really couldn't cancel last minute those experiences, and I also didn't want to. So I made it work, and it worked. But as I said, with a lot of adjustments and differences. So when speaking of Berlin Marathon solo, which I did in my first month of pregnancy, it was completely smooth. I did barely notice some differences, to be honest. It was clearly just an initial phase, the first 4 weeks. I didn't have those strong symptoms or massive changes in my body, in my sensations, so I could really manage this one at least very smoothly. And yeah, after that, the other two, London and New York, in my second month of pregnancy, were completely different. That doesn't mean I stopped running. Quite the opposite. I'm keeping running, as I said, right now at my 5th month of pregnancy, week 19. And I'm gonna tell you how and what I've learned so far. What I can tell you, spoil you, is that for sure running is very different when you're pregnant, but not therefore less beautiful. You just adapt to it. Some of the main things that I had to adapt are taking more frequent breaks, for example. I've learned to listen even more carefully to my body signals. I was already at a good point before, but now even more. I'm trying to avoid certain risky circumstances or situations. And of course, I reduced significantly my mileage, my intensity. I'm just training for the sake of it, for the pleasure of running, to maintain my fitness and stay healthy, mind and body. By the way, I follow the recommendations of my doctor, which said this beautiful quote: pregnancy is not an illness. And that's really true. You shouldn't limit yourself. Of course, you shouldn't also do things that you weren't used to do before. So I'm really excited, fellow runners, to bring you with me in this new adventure, also together with another new one. As I announced you, I recently became an ASICS front runner, so pairing pregnancy and these other new adventures is gonna be very interesting for sure. I'm gonna keep you updated about it. Don't miss my next video of this pregnancy series, which is gonna be specifically on running during your first trimester. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.